Ugh, what a Thursday.
Megan, hello.
What a Thursday.
This week is crawling, but we have officially been told there will be hockey this weekend.
Yes, there will be hockey on Saturday, on Sunday. We have a literal playoff schedule.
And we're not talking Canucks Flames hockey. We're talking
like real gritty playoff hockey. Why can't I hear myself? But yeah. I'm ready.
Yeah, so what news we got going on? Hit me.
Okay. So basically, I'm going to clear something up right now. The NHL lied to us yesterday because they always post
these. Did the NHL lie or did you mess it up?
No, the NHL lied because they post these like clinching scenarios, which is where I always get my info from because I'm like, I'm not smart enough to do all this. So I'm going to take what the professionals say and tell all of you. Mm-hmm. So basically yesterday they said, and this article is now gone, fun fact, which is why I'm also like, they lied. The NHL said that if Vegas won yesterday, then they would be like number one, everything, whatever. But now the story is that if the Avs win tonight, they will be number one and President's Trophy winners, period. Even though they'll be tied in points. But apparently the tiebreaker for tied in points isn't about games won. It's about regulation games won, which the Avs have more of.
That makes sense. Well, no, it doesn't.
Does it? Does it? More wins.
It doesn't because, like, in the season standings, they don't take that into consideration.
Right. Like, I think that's a load of bullshit, but whatever. But what I will say is that apparently the Avs are expected to start their backup goaltender. And I don't know. I believe Nate McKinnon didn't play last night, and I'm not sure if he'll be back tonight. So those are two factors that could potentially take away their ability to just like destroy the Kings tonight.
I don't hate the Avalanche not. Well, McKinnon, is he hurt or are they sitting him?
He's banged up.
I don't hate them scratching him to hold him for the playoffs because realistically, how different of a scenario? Yes, the Wild are good, but the Blue, like, do they really need to put him in?
I'd rather play the Blues as a Vegas.
I don't think that they should risk injuring him.
No, they shouldn't. They shouldn't. But do you care more about your number one spot and your President's Trophy win versus your first like one playoff game?
I don't know.
Because honestly, their chances are better if they get that number one seed.
I guess so. But they need Vegas to lose. And is that what you said?
No, Vegas is done.
They just need to win.
They just need a win, apparently.
But their team is good without McKinnon. I mean,
right. But
this is not like an Oilers Connor McDavid scenario where if Connor McDavid's out, like they're probably not going to win.
Just like fuck. No, right. But they just need to win, so it's kind of they have to weigh the priority here.
Speaking of the Oilers, they are the only team left with a regular season game against the Canucks tonight.
No.
Which means Saturday. Today's not Saturday. Today's Thursday. Sorry, people. I just did a workout class and I'm still mentally gathering myself.
But no. So the Oilers are, after tonight, will be the only team left with a regular season game, which will be against the Canucks on Saturday, which cannot change anything other than maybe draft picks for the Canucks. So
how not?
Playoffs should be solidified tonight because the schedule that's been released literally just says in every spot for the West, Golden Knights / Avalanche, Golden Knights / Avalanche, and then puts like the seed because they're like, whatever, we have to do it. But
thank you, Kevin.
Hi. Only 2 days.
Yes. Thank goodness. I don't want to recap these scores. They're so boring.
They're so boring. But all I will say is that we have so many streams coming up in the next 2 months.
I don't know if so. The Bruins Capitals series and the Penguins Islanders series are played on opposite days, and I don't know if Megan's excited or hurt by that because that means that we can stream every day and not have the teams.
You see that literally every night. Can't
every
wait.
night.
But anyway, in the meantime, now that these are posted, the schedule is up. No, actually, it won't happen until we know which seed Vegas and the Avs are, but that'll happen tonight. If you have not signed up for our bracket challenge yet, you should do that because we will have a prize at the end of it. So if you go to bracketchallenge.nhl.com, you can join our Slapshot Sweethearts League, and then that automatically puts you into enter our prize. It says no prize because we're doing it without this site because we don't need no site to tell us what prize is.
Which means you have to subscribe and follow us on social media if you want your prize.
Yeah, because if you win, you don't follow us, then what's the point in that?
I actually have a couple prizes in my eBay cart right now that Megan and I need to decide upon after we end this stream. So you best do it because they are some nice prizes.
Yeah, but anyway, speaking of the boring games that have happened, we will still inform you of what happened last night and what's going to happen tonight. So basically, the West had a trio of shutouts. So Vegas beat the Sharks 6-0.
Couldn't even throw me some goals. Make it more interesting.
What?
They couldn't even throw me some goals to make it more interesting.
Nope. 6-0 Vegas, 6-0 Avs, 4-0 Blues over the Wild, which was interesting for that matchup. I did not expect that, but we will see. This West matchup situation is going to be intense in the first round. Like, damn.
I know I keep boasting that the East is the most competitive, but those matchups are pretty evenly matched in the West because I don't think you can give up on the Blues.
Yeah, I would say the East as a whole, but the top 4 of the West is really big. But then in the North, we had a set of 4-3 wins. The Oilers beat the Canadiens and the Sens beat the Maple Leafs, which is really funny.
Well, the Maple Leafs are sitting people. They're healthy scratching people at this point.
Right, but Senators are the Senators.
They look better than the Canucks.
Okay, you can't declare that yet.
I can. We're getting pretty darn. I don't have the standings up because
no,
the standings don't matter.
The Canucks still have 6 games.
There are more games tonight, as we said. The West and the North just keep chugging along while us East and Central fans just sit back and wait. So the Wild play the Blues, and the Avalanche play the Kings. Like we said, the Avalanche must win if they want to take the first seed. The Wild and the Blues are pretty much solidified, I think, at this point. The Wild can't move up because they lost last night, right?
Yes.
Yep. And then in the North, the Canucks and the Flames play once again. I feel like they're just going to keep scrimmaging each other.
Literally are playing each other. They're the only teams they're facing left other than that one matchup with Edmonton for the Canucks. It's literally just
our debate over them canceling the rest of the Canucks game is null because they will be starting the North playoff series a week from yesterday on the 19th. So they will just start those series a little bit late. Although that does sound not good, they did that in the NBA bubble. They had like series starting like a week apart from each other, and it actually evened out pretty well in the end because you do have series going for 4 games and then 7 games, and that's almost a week off by the end of that to begin with. So in terms of when they start, these leagues have a really good, system for evening those out.
Yeah. So hopefully it's okay. Hold on. My boss just IM'd me.
Oh yeah, mine did before we started. No, we do have data.
This should even out. I also don't really think the Canadian games are going to go to 7 games necessarily. Other people would argue otherwise. Maybe like Toronto and the Canadian. I don't know. But we will see. In the meantime, sign up for our bracket challenge. Follow our pages. We are trying to get our YouTube subscribers to 350 before the playoffs start. Make sure you click the little notification thing so you know when we're live, because we're going to be live all the time during playoffs.
Literally all the time.
Literally never not. Are people
Megan's getting blown up over here, so we've got to sign off a little early. There's honestly not a ton of news, so we could keep recapping potential scores, but we just got to wait and see. And we will be covering some games this weekend, so stay tuned.
Yeah. See you guys then.